The Akashic Records, essentially, it's an energetic repository of all things since creation. So there's a universal Akashic Records, and then each being, each entity, not just humans, they have their own Akashic Records. It holds all of your emotions, your imprints, your past lives, your potential possibilities, your actual outcomes, your ancestral threads. Anything and everything is recorded within the Akasha. And so when you access it, and it's all based on the foundation of love, right? And so when you access, as I do, the Akashic Records, because it's on the foundation of love, because it's a higher level consciousness state, when I channel, and we'll talk about mediumship separately because I am also a medium, and not all Akashic Records practitioners are mediums. Not all psychics are mediums. Not all mediums do, it's all very different, even though it feels like, it's kind of the same. So when I channel, I'm firstly asking the record keepers to have access to your records with your permission, okay? And that's very important. We don't, as a person, a healer, as a practitioner, you want to ensure they have integrity. People can't just go in to people's records willy-nilly and see what, let me see what what is happening over there with Joe, No, we don't do that. And there's also higher self that may come in and stop us from doing that. But we want to act in integrity. So I first asked your record keepers to have access. And I call in your angels, I call in your guides, I call in your loved ones. And if anyone wants to step up with any messages, they can do so. That's also connected to the mediumship, right? To see who comes in. But I channel not one being, I channel highest frequency. That is my intention, is to come from highest consciousness and source. Sometimes it doesn't always come like that because, for example, I used to do readings at a metaphysical shop here in San Diego. And sometimes people are coming through and they're like, I want to know this person am I dating, and they're the one, right? That's so low. That's so low energy. That's so low frequency. So I don't need to go to the highest level consciousness to channel that answer. Because I have psychic abilities and I have all the different clear senses, I can tap into, what do I feel here to be true? I don't need to go the highest high. So there's a range of what is being brought and what is needed in this space. But my aim, especially if there's any healing, and you know this, my aim through healing is to hold and facilitate and be the vessel so that your healing takes place at that highest level, so that we can clear, cleanse, negate, transmute all of that. Yeah. And across all time, right? Across all reality, across all dimension, across all levels of consciousness. Because as we've talked about before, this idea of past life, it's not real. We as humans need to make things make sense, right? So we'll say past life when in reality, we're living these timelines right now. This is why quantum physics is such a big deal.